your expansion valve is, I'm positive this is a Danfoss cap tube, so it's Danfoss, which I like. Your dump valve's Alco, which I like. Compressor's Copeland, which I like. There's really nothing I don't like on this machine, unless they change things. As far as electric, that's it. For refrigeration components, really don't need to talk about it too much. I mean, here's your condenser coil, which is really clean. There's your fan, which intakes on the side, which is nice. So you don't really have to worry about putting stuff on top of this machine like some other units where they you can have an issue with that, although I don't recommend putting anything on top of a nice machine, period. And that's essentially it for basic without sequence of operation and tricks of the trade and getting into that, which is my opinion and my experience, and that will be on a DVD that will be specifically related to ice machines, which will be self-contained, remote, water-cooled. You want to get water-cooled on a tower, you know, like in the city or things of that nature, we can do that as well. There's really no big difference between that and water-cooled. I will say this, once again, it is imperative to have good water to any ice machine. You don't have a good quality water, you don't have good quality ice. By far, the biggest problem with ice machines in the commercial industry, restaurants, hotels, is bad water. So you can get a water test kit. That can be a whole different subject with water, which it is. But I'm not going to get into it now, but I'll have an introductory introductory video and go from there. But there's a lot of reasons why this is my favorite cuber right now, and I showed you a lot of them as to why. This machine is a proven technology. Yes, it's old, so is the wheel, but it works. And if you're trained on these things the right way, there's no electronic gizmos in there to fail except essentially the electronic timer, the solid state timer. That's it. That's it. No $300, $400, $500 circuit board. It doesn't use a lot of water. It's got a float for that. The evaporator is high quality construction. I've seen how they're made. Manitowoc has a great evaporator as well. I just like the low pressure cut-in with the finishing timer to adjust your thickness of your bridge, because this ice machine makes it on this grid here, and it eventually builds up. Now there's machines out there that make separate cubes, like a Hoshizaki. That's different. That's different. Hoshizaki's a good machine too. But for this type of ice, if this is what the customer is demanding, then this is the best machine. So, as long as they don't change it, and as long as they make this better, this is the machine. If they do things at the factory or in engineering, then I can't. I'll have to look at that when I come to it. But for now, this is a great machine. I've sold them myself. I've replaced them with competitors, and we haven't had a service call on some machines in almost 2 years minimum. So that's it for introduction to ice machines, at least on the ICEMATIC. We'll have Manitowoc, Hoshizaki, Scotsman, and what have you, and then I will make DVDs that are very, very detailed into this, as good as a seminar that you would get from the manufacturer. So, but I'm going to leave a parting shot here of ICEMATIC, and like I said, you're looking for a very reliable, high-quality machine at a great cost, then you need to buy ICEMATIC. If you're interested in purchasing a machine, my email, our company's email, is qualitytemp, all one word, qualitytemp, HVACR, @AOL.com.